Welcome to Mind Matters, a map for thriving. Today, we're here to learn the Calming Corners exercise. This quick and easy exercise dials down the vagus nerve. This nerve has been given the nickname the Wanderer, and it moves through the body beginning at the base of the skull, moving all the way down through the throat to touch the heart and lungs to innervate all of our organs. It winds its way through the digestive system and ends at the tip of the tailbone. This process of learning the Calming Corners exercise calms the body, the mind, and the nervous system. Calming corners is also referred to as peripheral vision because we're tuning our attention to what's happening at the edges of our field of vision. Take a look at this diagram and it'll show you the specific area that is the peripheral of our field of vision. So as we start this practice, I invite you to find yourself seated comfortably and find your natural breath. When you're ready, I want you to find a point on the wall that's in front of you. The point needs to be slightly above eye level, and I just want you to look at that point with soft focus. Notice everything about that point in soft focus. Next, what I'd like you to do is place your hands approximately 12 inches away from your face, with your palms facing each other and your index fingers only pointing upward. Now, keep your arms lifted and keep your soft focus on the point that you selected. And start to gradually move your hands to the far peripheral vision as shown on this diagram. You'll want to move your hands to a point where you can see your fingers when you wiggle them, but you can't see them when they're still. Once you've found this point, you found your peripheral vision. Now, as you continue to look at that same point, don't move your eyes and start to notice what's on either side of that point in your field of vision. You can expand that wider and wider until you're paying attention to what you can see out of the corners of your eyes. Keep your hands in that peripheral vision area and let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's try this again, but this time, let your arms rest without using your hand as the guide for that peripheral vision area. See if you could pay attention to what you can see out of the corner of your eyes and count yourself to 10. Once you've reached 10, you can just let your eyes relax. How was that? The beautiful thing about this practice is that you can do it at any time. Maybe you find yourself getting ready to take a test. Maybe you have an upcoming interview. Or maybe you just have a conversation that might be challenging. You can use this exercise to calm the nervous system. Now that we've practiced this Calming Corners exercise, let's take a few moments to consider some questions. 1. What is the purpose of the Calming Corners exercise? 2. How do you feel after doing this exercise? 3. When else might you use this skill? And 4. Can you commit to practicing the Calming Corners exercise this week? Take some time to consider these questions And as always, we thank you for taking a mindful moment.